In this video, you are going to understand how to use the 5 simple proven ideas to build profitable sales funnels. Hi there, welcome to the Lifestyle Freedom. If you want to build profitable sales funnels with tested and proven principles, you'll love the 5th idea for long-term success. This is covered later in this video, but don't ignore the other 4 parts that most marketers take for granted and they get tangled, even confused, with using technology. So keep watching, as you'll also see how these principles work in a real-life scenario, which will also be demonstrated later in this video. What is a sales funnel? A sales funnel is a marketing strategy that maps the journey a customer makes when making any purchase. The approach uses an analogy of a funnel. Essentially, the funnel begins with a wide opening to capture as many prospects as possible. Then it progressively narrows down those leads to only the most interested and engaged leads. Yet, only a handful of them make an order. When a prospect goes through every stage of the funnel, it implies a more significant commitment towards purchasing. Many organizations use this model to direct their marketing activities in each step of the selling process, whether online or offline. To help understand the concept of the funnel, we will use the AIDA model. It is the most popular marketing model out of all the mainstream marketing models among non-marketers. This is beneficial for many advertisers, because we use this every day, whether intentionally, as we talk about making our marketing campaigns effective. The 4 major phases of the sales funnel are awareness, interest, desire, and action. Understanding the sales funnel stages. The AIDA model describes the cognitive phases of the buying of a good or service by the customer. This is a process that the customer undergoes, which eventually enables them to make the final purchase. Aside from the seller and prospect's interaction, other consumers also influence the sales funnel stages because of social media. They take the input from other buyers from forums and social networks into consideration in making the purchase. Before starting to create your sales funnel, it is essential to define the business goals, as this helps to decide on the target customers when developing the marketing plan. Your funnel can be designed in many ways, such as a webinar funnel, tripwire funnel, and many more variants. I will cover these variants in other videos. Overall, the components of AIDA are the 4 important ones you need to pay attention to. Awareness. This stage of the process is about brand awareness, which directly relates to exploring the desires and concerns of the target market, which can only come about with due diligence and defining the customer's profile. Having this customer profile in mind, you will then create content that resonates with the customer's interests, problems, and passions that will help with the marketing campaign. Next, you will need to launch your marketing campaign, which can be accomplished in multiple channels such as on your website, social media, Google search, and other traffic sources. This will allow prospects to establish touch points with your business and learn about your products or services. Interest. Interest is one of the most troublesome steps of the AIDA model, as this makes or breaks the prospect's journey down the funnel. Although you have your target audience's attention, can you motivate them sufficiently to spend their precious time paying attention to your message in more detail? It's a more in-depth process to gain the reader's interest than to grab their attention. They will give you a little more time to do it, but you have to keep focused on their needs to ensure that your customer can quickly pick up the essential messages. Desire. At this stage, if there is a stimulated desire towards the offer, then it is the task of the seller to persuade the prospect that they wish to own the product or get the service. It is also at this point that the prospect is deciding whether to take advantage of the offer. As a seller, we then give greater desire through different bundles and choices on the offer. Consequently, in the best case situation, the value or benefit of the offer itself induces the incentive to make the ultimate buying decision. Action. At this step, you have generated desire, and the next sequence is to ensure that the prospect takes the vital action to buy. In essence, this is the stage where the sale is made. Therefore, as the seller, you should make it easy for them to click the purchase button at this juncture of the AIDA model. Here is a case in point. Act today to take advantage of this risk-free offer. For instant access to this special offer, click on the Get Started button now, and immediately start selling online. Retention. It's essential to take note that your sales funnel does not have to end at the action stage. Hence, some marketers add the additional R, retention, to illustrate the value of developing continuing relationships with your customers, which is the secret to lifetime clients, repeat customers, and countless referrals. To keep the customers satisfied, you should support them with all the aspects and problems relevant to what they've ordered from you. For example, it can be achieved through email, user manuals, blogs, customer support, or the company's Facebook group. Next, let's look at an example of the AIDA model. As discussed, there's a good chance you'll have encountered different online sales funnels in your travel around the web. For instance, you may have come across it on Facebook. For example, the next slides show an example from Groove Digital. Awareness example. In the awareness stage, Groove Digital ran Facebook ads promoting Groove funnels, wherein the target prospects can see the advertisement in their news feed and other network partners of Facebook. Interest example. Interest is created through the use of excellent copy, ad creative, and the limited time offer for a free lifetime account. Groove Digital used proven methods to support that this would work, as people love free stuff. Desire example. Desire is done at the landing page where Groove funnel features are shown and how the deal is the best offer. Also, the associated advantages of the product are described, which shows how it will benefit the prospect's needs. Action example. At the action stage, a clear call to action is positioned on the landing page such as get started right now for free, and get free access. Retention example. This example also shows retention in action. First, the customer will get an email after opening an account. Next, an upgrade option is also available on the dashboard to access more features. Moreover, Groove Digital also has its Digital Academy. Lastly, more channels for the customer to connect with the company and other community members, such as in the Facebook group. That's it for this video. I hope you had some value and insights into how to create profitable funnels in the best way possible. If you learned something new from this video, make sure to subscribe to my channel. And, if you want to access more resources about digital marketing, you can visit www.thelifestylefreedom.com. Lastly, which concept from this video are you going to try first or focus on your marketing? Let me know by leaving a comment.